everybody, Chespi Cash here, and welcome to the Lotus SMP. And I have been busy. As you guys can tell, I started working on the mountain again. As you guys saw in the montage, Squid Side's done. Almost. There's that chunk that's missing. I gotta finish that. But not only that, we've got this side almost done. Just that bottom part's missing. We've got a lot of missing parts. But that's fine. Because, you know, a big chunk of the mountain's already being completed. And in the last episode, we worked on Chob's Triggers. Not Chob's Triggers as a building, but what lies underneath Chob's Triggers, as well as adding the garage from Rick and Morty. But if we head in here, we're missing a couple of things that would be vital for, you know, a sewer system to feel sewery. Over here, I've mentioned that there's a Mario pipe, and I have just a thing to put right here. So if we add, oh, let's move these here. We just, you know, that, and then we'll just do, oh, not my face, / trigger custom data set 501, I think. Perfect. And then if we do / trigger if invisible, and if invisible, there we go. Now we got Choombas. It's something. That's the Mushroom Kingdom. Wherever Goombas come from. I don't know where they come from. So there's that one completed. And then one more. If we head over here, there should be... I need an anvil. There should be an anvil somewhere. This is Spidey we're talking about. He probably built with an anvil somewhere. Maybe there's an anvil in here? If we name this Chawa, head back into the sewer. Walk in here. Feel like he'd be good right here. Add that. Now we have this. That's right. I've discovered how to make armor stands look like players. But it took a lot of brain thinking, but I did it. So if we show arms, perfect. And then if we make it small, like a Chawa, perfect. And then if we disable gravity, perfect. Winning. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll give it a diamond. There we go. And then I'll probably have to add another skin into the back. And of course, if there's a Chawa in the sewer, usually they're selling something that's around the area. And I have an idea of what that one thing should be. If we go just up here. Perfect. Why not? And there we go. Look at that. This Chawa took Terry's Tavern sign and the jukebox. You're gonna have to buy that back, Spidey. Not my problem. And now that the sewer's officially complete, we can continue to work on our to-do list. And I want to work on Legends Base. So if we head over, if we head over here, I had an idea for this section over here, but the problem is we're gonna need some resources. And building that mountain kind of took up a lot of my resources. So what I'm going to have to do first is mine out an entire chunk. This should be fun. And I'm thinking about doing it over here now that the mountain's completed on... Oh, there's a hole there. I'm thinking about doing the chunk over this way now since the mountain's somewhat completed. I think it would look kind of... There's a hole there too. It would look kind of nice if I just, you know, built a quarry maybe here and then hopefully make it look good if I have time. I don't know. But of course, if I don't use a beacon, then I'll be there forever. So I gotta find where I left it because I don't know where it is. It should be in my storage somewhere in this super organized area of storage awesomeness. If I was a beacon, where would I put myself? Here? No. Here? No. Here? No. Maybe my ender chest? No beacons. That's fine though, right? Seaman's got beacons over here. Hopefully. Riptide to the beacon box. Oh, thank God. 12 diamonds. Okay. That's actually not that bad of a price. I thought it was gonna be more. Oh. Perfect. And this has everything, right? It does. Perfect. So if we do this, we should be able to find a chunk. This is a good chunk right here. And if we dig down, we'll get all the way to the bottom. I hope there's no lava. I will cry. Ooh, diamonds. Keep going. Oh! Oh, Dodge, 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 dodge! Dodge! Spin! Do something! Oh no! How's this happening to me? Sword, 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 Lucille! Okay. Oh, no. Oh, please. No. Oh, God, no. Oh, God, no, please stop. Oh, all right. Now we need to get my stuff. Water bucket. Bucket, water, somewhere inside of a chunk, there's a hole. Which chunk? This one. This is fun. No mobs. There is. There's a creeper. Lucille. Oh, God. Nope. Away. Ah, no. Bad. Okay. Where's that hole? There it is. So if I go here and continue my way down. And now that we got the beacon and haste 2, we can mine the chunk. One montage later, and we got the chunk done. With a little help from Yogi Man at the end. I got that done slightly sooner than I would have. So thank you, Yogi. But now we can remove that from our list, which then leaves us with one more thing to do. Add a build to Legends Base. So if we fly over this way to Legends Place, we've got our shulker boxes here, full of a bunch of lovely resources, all the stone and stuff that we've gotten through the chunk, and a bunch of woods to build a nice little garden here. And that's going to require a lot of work. But I think if we start by clearing out some of the trees in the area that we're going to work with, we can have an idea of what... We'll have an idea of what we're going to work with. So let's get started. And a little bit of chopping later, we have a decently sized area to begin construction of our garden. Of course, every garden needs a pond. So I think if we clear out a section over here and then have a little river go this way, there should be, I think it's somewhere around here, there's a little runoff. Yeah, right here. Here we got a little runoff. It'd be cool to have like a river from the pond go this way and then go down into the cave. Legend does the same thing over here with this little tiny river that goes from, where does it even start? It starts here and then it goes all the way down into a cave. So all we gotta do is just make a pond somewhere right here. And with a little bit of magic, alakazam, make a pondimus Deperius. Who the? Oh, wow. That worked. Okay, dokie, now that magic's aside, we got a pond. And just like I said, we got it starting from here and it goes into the cave. Of course, this water's gonna need some grass inside and maybe some fish or an axolotl living inside. Oh, I gotta fix that. But yeah, we're gonna of course need some life in here, probably some plants coming out from the side, which I will do later. But I've gone ahead and added some moss and some green concrete powder, as well as getting a path built into this garden area. It ends here. I'm gonna probably have to make it fade out more instead of just a harsh end, but you can jump across the little rocks, which I think is really nice. And then the path starts again, and there's going to be something here. At least that's the goal. And I was thinking, usually when you're entering something like a garden, you would see a torii gate, or you know, just one of the Japanese gates. I think they're called torii gates. Let me fact check. I double checked, and they are called torii gates. So there's a gate here that Legend has, and I was thinking we get this gate and we build one here, but angled diagonally. I think I can do that. Alrighty, now that we got the entrance to the garden built, which I think looks nice, and it's an exact, somewhat diagonal version of Legends over there, minus the stairs, I turned them into slabs. But now I think it's time to build the main thing, I would say, the main center of attention that the garden would have, and it's a rock with a tree. And I kind of forgot to record this bit explaining what I'm gonna do and started it, but I'm explaining it now, so let's enter the montage while I build the rock. Montage over, and as you can see, I've added some things. We've got a bamboo forest here, which wasn't in the montage, but I added it because I thought it'd look nice. And then we have what was in the montage, which was the tree, the rock, and then a little hill, mountain, cliff thingy. That makes sense, right? Whatever it is, it's right there. So it looks nice. I also went ahead and added some flower petals around. Of course, we still have 2 problems. And as much as I would like to call it here and done, we're still missing some stuff. I feel like when you're walking through here, you see the tree already, and it kind of just gives it away, so you don't get the grand reveal here. So I think if we add something here to block the view from the tree, it would be a nice little abstraction to allow the tree to be the main focus when you enter. So we got to add something here, and over here we have a big empty spot to add something as well. So I'm going to figure out what to add here, and we'll be right back. Alrighty. I feel like I feel like I go through the shop a lot of Legends Place, but it's the entrance to the garden area. And as you can see here, we've got a little pillar cliff mountain thing, hill. What are these? And we have another big gigantic rock leaning on top of it. And this is what's obstructing our view of the garden. So we'll be walking in. We'll be like, oh, wow, look at this. You know, feel kind of closed in. And then as you pass through here, you'll see the tree and everything else. And I think it looks nice. Now, I did wipe out a couple of trees just to have more land, but I think we should replant some trees back just so we can have it feel a little bit more gardeny and closed in. So I got some saplings here, and we're just going to plant some trees. Alrighty, we got some trees planted. If we go with bone meal and grow that one. This one, the 2 over here. And these over here. Bada bing, bada boom. And it should hopefully look nice. Maybe? You can barely tell that I added in some trees, but I think it does make a good addition, especially since I have plans of adding something there. So these trees here kind of block that view from over there until you get probably around here to see whatever's going to go there. But so far, I'm liking what we got. All that's left now is to build something here, and I have just the idea of what to build. And that thing is a house. I was inspired by a Japanese house that I saw on Pinterest using, I think it was shroom lights. So I switched it for frog lights. It also had the same jungle wood support beams and this little trim with bamboo. And I really liked it. So I went and tried to modify it and make it my own little house. And I think it came out nice. So now that the house is done, we got a good size of this used. And now there's just this open space right here. So if I get some stone, maybe some andesite, we'll get some of that. And I'm thinking right here would be a good little fountain thing. That looks good. And then we grab our bucket. And we're just gonna fill that there, fill that there, fill that there. And now if we sleep really quick, and then if we look, there we go. That's now filled up. Maybe we could add bamboo. Maybe if I chop some of this bamboo over here and plant it back there. Maybe we can we'll plant one here and here. And then we'll plant another one back here. And then maybe we'll add one on the rock. Replace this with a piece of dirt. And then do that and that. Yeah. Alrighty, so now that's all that's... What is your problem? Alrighty, so now all that's left is just small little details to make the area look nice. So I was thinking Maybe adding a shrine right there. Something like this. And then we just put one here. Yeah. That's a shrine, or that's like a little gravestone or something. And then for a nice little touch, we'll add that and some candles. What? And that will be Legend's Shrine, in honor of Legend for joining the Lotus SMP. Gone but never forgotten. And last but not least, I want to add some greenery around. I think this is it. This is our pond. We have a little lotus flower pad, lily pad thing over there. We got some algae growing on the water. We got our nice little house, the fountain. We had a big old rock that obstructs the area from entering here to see our grand tree. And then we have the Shrine of Legend. I really do hope this does justice to Legend's place. I know Legend SP was the one that wanted me to do this. I hope I met the requirements. But I think we can safely say that this project is done, which finally means I can remove it from the list. Now, that's all the time I do have for today. If you guys did enjoy the What? Excuse me? What? A large and friendly creature that doesn't bite. I don't believe that. What? I just have a Ravager in my sniffer pen now? Yogi. I think this is the surprise that Yogi was talking about. Oh, looks like I'll deal with that next episode. If you guys did enjoy, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!